so we're going to talk about United. Tanya, what do you think about the performance? Comparing last week you went crazy on Leeds and last year you beat Southampton 9-0.
I think the Leeds game was a mirage, personally. I think if you look at last season, we killed Leeds 5-1. So when we beat them what 6-2, sorry. So when we beat them 5-1 this time around, I think we were getting gassed. We were pumped.
Were you one of the people?
I was one of the people getting gassed.
And when you said we're winning the title this year.
But the reality is Leeds play an open game and they play into our hands. And I'm still disappointed at the fact that we can't dominate a game for a full 90 minutes. Ollie's substitutions I think he's dense because when you look at the
substitutions. But this is a United fan. This is not Kiari or Ndegz.
They don't make sense because when you look at it, okay, at a point I was very confident we'd win this game. I was even when we went 1-0 down, I was relaxed. But now when we go 1-1 and it's the 70th minute, and this guy's telling us Varane's on the bench because he hasn't trained enough, and Sancho's on the bench because he hasn't trained enough, then he brings on Lingard for Matic and puts Pogba down at CDM and brings Lingard on the left like he's going to make a difference. And Pogba was our best attacker throughout that game. And I'm thinking, you need a forward-thinking 8. Just bring on Van der Beek, leave Pogba up, and you play Sancho, Bruno, and Greenwood through for the last 20 minutes. And you've got Donny Van der Beek going through the middle. I think Solskjaer really messed up on this one. I think De Gea saved us. And honestly, I think... And poor finishing. But I think Southampton deserved the draw. Essentially, I think Southampton deserved it. I think it was shocking.
You guys deserve the draw. Yeah, you guys deserve the draw. The other way around, yeah. Gary, thoughts?
Sancho's trash. Sancho's like... Nah, that's Sancho transfer. Going to be proved, right? Sancho is no better than Walcott. at his absolute peak.
Which one? The one who only grew up here at Arsenal, or
you see
the one who went to the World Cup at 16 years old.
On the stretcher, the 2-0 Walcott. That Walcott.
32, number 32.
Yeah, same people play the same type of football. Lied to us with stats in the Bundesliga, came through. It's not. I literally saw what he was doing on the pitch on that right wing. Yeah, he's not going to be starting games. And it's going to be an interesting season for United just off the fact that not only is Sancho not that good, Bruno is about to prove why he was 25 playing in Portugal, yeah? So, it's that type of season for them. Pogba again.
I was going to ask you, where is Paul Pogba?
Nah, Pogba is a baller. No lie, Pogba is a baller. Pogba deserves a better team, deserves to make another move. He's going to carry them to the top 4. Definitely, but
for me, I think the moment I saw Matic is starting, this is the beginning of it, because that means Pogba is playing either that left wing thing that you put him on the left, or he's gonna be like roaming somewhere in the middle. But I don't see the balance between Bruno, Pogba, and Matic playing against a team that advances as much as Southampton.
Can I ask you guys something? Do you feel like when United gets new signings, it's almost like they tend to have a problem having them gel into their system of play?
No. Maguire gelled very well. Maguire gelled very well. Wan-Bissaka was an...
But Bruno, like especially attacking guys, save for Bruno, like Pogba comes in, it's like a bit of like a hesitation when Martial came in the first time. It was like a few good games and it's like, what's happening?
I don't think
is
Bruno
it pressure
or... I don't think Bruno went to the same, did he?
No, he went straight away.
No, for me, okay, as a defender, Wan-Bissaka.
I'm talking about attackers, not attackers. Like defenders, yeah, they're pretty solid and everything. And Wan-Bissaka.
Daniel James? Daniel James was Ryan Giggs.
Yeah, for 3 games and then
for
3 games they had
like
nothing.
But it's pressure. It's pressure.
I think that's sort of an unfair question because it's very difficult for people to just come in and just take it in stride.
But I mean, look at other teams. You find teams like even Liverpool, yeah? If you look at Jota might be an outlier or whoever else, or even Chelsea, like the guy will come in, he won't maybe like have a hot start, but over time you'll feel like he's settled in within his first season.
Yeah. But United... But that's the thing. But Jota was also coming from Wolves, right? He's coming from another English team. So I think this happens around the league, not just United. I don't think it's just a United thing.
I'm just very curious.
I don't think it's just a United
thing. I don't think it's an issue, no.
So it's huge pressure because if United fans hold their players to a certain level just because they're United players, yeah? So They're giving them bare pressure to perform. And these guys aren't really up to the task. So you can't really, they're not able to fulfill their full potential to become average players. So usually just kawaida. Participants
No,
is a
but-
big thing.
But with regards to Jadon Sancho, I think you just don't like him. I think you're jealous that you didn't get him because Jadon Sancho is, in my opinion, a world-class attacker.
He doesn't start for England. Yeah, his coach chose Saka.
Wait.
But England has a kind of English bias.
Come on. Let's be honest. You don't think
England has an English bias.
Like in terms of
English
clubs.
This guy, think about Gareth Southgate's the dude that decided to take Ben White from Brighton instead of taking Fikayo Tomori playing for
This
AC
one,
Milan.
I'll back Larry on this one.
Let's be honest.
Jude Bellingham. What does Bellingham play?
Dortmund.
He played before Sancho. He was getting brought in before Sancho was
He was
brought
being
in.
brought in to break a record.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Let's be
It
honest.
was the only time he
Let's be
came in.
honest, yeah.
He came before Sancho.
Nah, it's not really breaking records. Bellingham is like the next biggest thing in
No,
football.
he's
So
good, but I'm
it's-
saying when you say he played at the Euros before Sancho, it's
Nah.
not. First of all, it's not playing the same position. Yeah,
True.
Like,
But
granted,
still,
and two,
no.
like
When
it's not that he
those,
came and started.
when those games were tight.
So
That's
Greenwood,
what started.
Do you remember?
Greenwood starts in front of Sancho.
Okay, wait.
because
But,
Bellingham played before Grealish as well.
okay, Southgate is not smart though.
He's not.
I mean,
Let's just move there.
let's just
Yes.
talk about that then.
Yeah,
Because
no,
Grealish is also playing.
factual though. Bellingham's a better player than Grealish, bro. Not like it's not.
You will just disagree with me.
You.
Like if I say right now, Ndegz is the thinnest guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, yeah. You will just feel like.
See,
yeah.
but you see, Bellingham and Grealish is a different story because Bellingham, for me, is levels. Like Bellingham, whichever club gets him next has a proper midfielder for the next 15 years. Yeah. That's done. But Grealish,
So back to all the substitutions. What do you think he should have done? Because I think that was a pretty. I mean, what else did he have to do?
I think you don't move Pogba away from the left. I think Pogba and Bruno interchanging like that. I think it works very well.
Yeah, but he brought in an attacking player. He took out Matic and brought in Sancho. That's the most attack he could have gone.
So the first substitute, bringing on Sancho is a correct thing at the hour mark.
Actually, that wasn't the first one.
It wasn't the first one.
Was Martial.
Martial or for Sancho was the first one.
Yeah.
57th minute.
57 minutes. I have no
I
issue
remember because I was like FPS.
because because Martial is dead, guys. Martial's a dead player. I think he's trying to channel his inner Henri with that haircut, but it's not working. I don't think it's working. So I think the substitution at first was correct, but I think you leave Pogba in at left wing, interchanging, and you bring on a progressive midfield. You bring on someone who bring the ball forwards. You bring on Van der Beek.
For me, the only issue I had with Ole on that day is, okay, I saw Matic starting, and when I saw that, I was like, this guy's going to dominate in the same way with the Leeds game, right? But the one issue I have with him right now is Greenwood. Greenwood started through the middle against Leeds, right? Then this other game, you took him to the wing. We're sort of seeing that Rashford type of thing happening, where it's this guy is talented. Why am I playing him in different positions? Just pick one, and I still believe he's better staying up front because his movement is dope. Like he's not a finished action
Grand.
goal, but it's like you need to let this guy play in one position and actually build through it. What did you guys think about Greenwood? Because I still think he's been United's most consistent performer until now.
Nah, Pogba, bro.
Pogba.
Yeah.
You mean when you say throughout, you mean at the beginning of the season, yeah?
Yeah.
I think Pogba's been the best performer.
Well, I'm thinking about precision as well because Greenwood's the one who's playing 90 minutes all through. He's played at least 5 90-minute games now, right?
Yeah. He's been there through pre-season. I think Pogba has been the best player. I agree. I think Pogba in terms of, and the issue is that my main issue comes from centre midfield. So I understand your Greenwood point in terms of having a strike up top, but I think the main issue is we need ball progression because if you look, we didn't create that many chances. And it's because now we're having to force Pogba to come back to play balls from deep when we want him forward next to Bruno, feeding Greenwood. So my main issue is we need to buy a holding midfielder who can support. Yeah, no, we need. What? Do you think McFred's gonna win the title?
You guys have Matic,
Look at
McTominay, Fred.
you guys have?
Yeah.
Maxos.
Maxos is trash. Scotty T needs to go back to the UK. Go back to Geordie Shore, bro. What is that? No, we don't.
Let's go back to Geordie Shore.
We don't want him.
Scotty T.
No.
I feel like you guys just struggle because you struggle against teams that play like almost a low block. Like if these guys sit back, It's like you run out of ideas.
Southampton don't really play a low block though.
They don't.
Are
They
you
weren't pressing us.
progressive?
They weren't playing a low block.
Progressive.
They
See
were
that,
pressing.
see that FIFA thing?
It's
See
like
that FIFA
Constant
thing?
pressure.
Yes, teams that play a low block.
Pressure on fast touch.
You know what Fred said about Fred? He's like, oh, we love playing against Fred.
You can't.
It's the easiest month. Like, it's
Once-
no fast touch.
yeah.
The ball goes to
Once you put that,
panicking.
easy.
Fred didn't start, yeah?
Fred start. He did start. He started.
Yeah.
He started with Matic.
Lord.
You see what he's doing. Such as a dense man, guys. We need to.
Nah, me, I think
Ole
that's
is in the way.
And I'm
No.
Oli out.
I still think that sub was good. But I didn't find an issue. with
Lingard
Sub.
just came back from COVID. He just came back from COVID. You were just telling me about Aubameyang. He just came
That's
back
what
from
you can
COVID.
actually see.
He's the
his
second
eyes.
coming of. He's the
His
second
eyes were
coming.
kind of puffy, yeah. It's like yeah. Nah, his eyes were kind of puffy. It's like
Lingard is the second coming of.
just right before the game, yeah.
Lingard is the second coming of Sturridge, bro. You can't hate on him.
He's gonna end up in Mallorca and
TikTok edition.
He's not gonna have a job in a few years.
That's
The second coming
like,
of
but United TikTok edition. That's like a
Alright.
Lingard.
But yeah, I mean,
Alright, next one.